Alright. Hey everyone, welcome to the Gamestorm Magic Podcast. I'm Dan Horgan.
I'm Nick Foskers.
And we're going to get started here with some Magic spoilers. I'm just kind of going to go through the list of things in order. So we're going to start with this card. So we got Gideon Blackblade. So it's as long as it's a legendary planeswalker, obviously. Gideon, 1, 2 white. As long as it's your turn, Gideon Blackblade is a 4/4 human soldier creature with indestructible and still a planeswalker. And it says prevent all damage that would be dealt to Gideon Blackblade during your turn.
Okay.
Which is, I don't know, the whole thing of that plus indestructible.
I figure indestructibles for like removal.
Yeah, but preventing damage too. It just I don't understand why they had to add both. And then, so his +1's up to one other target creature you control, gains your choice of Vigilance, Lifelink, or Indestructible end of turn, and then -6 is exile target non-land permanent. And it starts at 4, so I mean, that's not too bad. We'll go ahead and get the next card, unless let you
I
talk
think
about that.
maybe damage is prevented also because regardless of whether or not he could be destroyed, would damage still tick down his loyalty?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. That's a really weird situation.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get
Solid, a 4/4 indestructible for 3.
Yeah. We're gonna get to the next planeswalker here. We got Jace, Wheeler of Mysteries. This is one that a lot of people have been talking about because it's basically Labman on a planeswalker.
Yeah.
So it's, if you would draw a card while your library has no cards in it, you win the game instead, which is Labman, Lab Maniac, which is an older card. +1's target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard, draw a card. So mill. And then -8 is draw 7 cards, and if your library has no cards in it, you win the game, which is interesting between the -8 and having the static ability of if you would draw a card where your library has no cards in it, you win the game. Where the -8 is you have to have exactly 7 cards.
Yes.
And then if at the end of those 7 cards you have no cards in it, you win the game.
Yeah. I figure it's like...
It's just a failsafe, I guess.
Yeah.
But it still seems like... I feel like a lot of these things are just redundant.
Yeah. Oh, I've got freaking 30 petitioners, so I'm gonna have to try and build this deck.
Yeah.
To get my value back.
Right, you're one of those guys. Right?
Yeah.
Me too, though. Next card we got Liliana.
Oh, I love her so much. This is the few cards I've seen already.
Yeah. So we got Liliana Dreadhorde General. The static ability is whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card.
Midnight Reaper without the
loss of life,
yeah.
+1's create a 2/2 black zombie creature token.
I love it.
-4 is each player sacrifices 2 creatures, so it's it's kind of like Liliana the Veil in that sense, but it's each player and it's 2 creatures, so it's not just target opponent.
Yeah.
And then the -9 is each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each permanent type and sacrifices the rest.
Yes.
All permanents, including lands.
Yes.
And it's only each opponent, which is pretty good.
I mean, this can go in both the aggro and control. Esper control can run maximum 2 copies, but I mean still.
At 6 mana though, I don't know how much it's going to see play in an aggro deck.
It would be a great finish. It would be great. It would be great against the mid range. Because it's a solid.
As a 1 of out of the sideboard maybe.
I'd do 1 of in main board, but I'm
maybe.
also dumb. So
fair. Let's see what we got next. We got Chandra next. It looks like
Chandra.
So we got Chandra Fire Artisan. It's 2 and then 2 colorless, 2 red. Whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are removed from Chandra Fire Artisan, she deals that much damage to target opponent or planeswalker. So that means whenever you minus, it deals damage?
Or whenever she's hit.
Oh. Wait, so it's both those?
Yeah, whenever
That's
1 or more
disgusting.
loyalties are removed from her.
So that makes this -7, just even better.
7 to the face, and the exile the top 7
that's
cards
so
in the library.
The +1's kind of like Chandra Torch of Defiance.
Or light up the stage.
Right,
Yep.
but it's only the top cards, so I think it's the exact same text as, other than you don't get the deal 2 damage for like Torch of Defiance does.
Yeah.
+1's exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. -7 is exile the top 7 cards of your library. You may play them this turn.
Mono red, like it's just because mono red isn't really running anything in the four drop spot.
No, not really, but other than they're possibly playing the enchantment that I can't think of.
Experimental Frenzy?
Yeah.
Is that still being run?
Not really, but like I said, maybe. Some of them are.
I like her. I mean, the Gatewatch is like, it's hard to mess up. Jace, I get it. We're not going to get Mind Sculptor, but he's not complete poop. Can we swear on this? We can't swear on this. I gotta...
Yeah. I mean, it's fine if it slips, but you know. The next Planeswalker is Nissa, who shakes the world.
Sid Vicious.
5 mana, so similar to Nissa Vital Force.
Okay.
Whenever you tap a force for mana, add an additional green.
Cool.
So that's already good right there.
Yeah.
+1. These all have a lot of text. Put 3 1/1 counters on up to 1 target non-creature land you control. Untap it, it becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with vigilance and haste. That's still a land. Does not say till end of turn.
That's just, yeah. It's a 3/3. Your land becomes
a 3/3. Yeah.
Yeah. With vigilance and haste. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. They always have the give it haste if it's a land, so that way you don't accidentally target the wrong land that you just played this turn and don't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
And then -8 is you get an emblem with lands you control have indestructible. Search your library for any number of force cards and put them into play tapped, then shuffle your library.
Ooh.
So that with like Sylvan Awakening.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I see it. I already see it.
I mean, she's a 5, marks up. I imagine there's going to be some that increase loyalty.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of proliferate type effects.
Oh, yeah. Going back to, what had landfall? Or what had all the lands matter? A ton of them. Zendikar.
BFZ.
Before my time. Yeah.
Well, BFZ had it too, but yeah. So next one, we're going to go with Vivian, Champion of the Wilds. 2 colorless and a green. You may cast creature spells as though they had flash.
Disgusting.
That's
insane.
That's insane, especially at 3 mana.
Yeah.
+1 is until your next turn, up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach. -2 is look at the top 3 cards of your library, exile 1 of them face down, and put the rest on the bottom of your library, in any order. For as long as it remains exiled, you may look at that card and you may cast it if it's a creature card. I mean, that's just that's just a solid Planeswalker all around. I think it's going to see tons of play especially in standard. Here's an interesting one.
Yeah, buddy.
Tybalt.
Hey.
Tybalt is legendary Planeswalker, 2 colorless and a red. Your opponents can't gain life. That's the static ability.
Yeah.
So already 3 mana, you can't gain life.
Mm-hmm.
Solid already, right?
Rampage Process.
-2 is create a 1/1 red devil creature token with when this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. We've seen
Footlight Fiends.
Yeah, we've seen the devil. We've seen the actual red devils before too. Not that long ago, maybe a Shadows over Innistrad or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, kinda Tybalt still has this, self-sacrificing type of thing. He doesn't really have a plus, so that kind of follows the storyline. Other than that, I just think the 3 mana, your opponents can't gain life. That's just relevant, like mono red against any white deck.
Oh yeah, sideboard.
That's really it. I don't see that minus ever playing being any relevant really.
But it'll be one of those things when you're up against Team of Reclamation and you're like, I just need somehow to get him on 2 damage or something.
Oh yeah,
I'm completely out on my hand, and he's about to go into the loop.
Yeah, there's times like that, but other than that, it's kind of just meh. Here's an Obnixilis, the Hate Twisted. Whenever a opponent draws a card, Obnixilis the Hate Twisted deals 1 damage to that player. So I already like that. It's a static ability that's good. It's good.
Yeah.
And then -2 is destroy target creature. Its controller draws 2 cards. Kinda lackluster there. I just feel like it's
so look at it this way as a sorcery. So 5 mana, destroy target creature. Its controller draws 2 cards and takes 2 damage. And then you can maybe repeat it 1 more time.
Right. Yeah. It just seems like I said. It just seems lackluster to me.
I think we'll see it later on. that new rack card.
Yeah.
There's synergy potential.
Right.
I don't hate him.
I don't hate him. I just feel like he could have been maybe had a plus or something, but whatever. So Kasmina, this is a new walker. Everyone thought this was going to be like Narset.
Okay.
Like when they saw the stained glass, like Narset or Elspeth. I still think we're getting Elspeth. Not 100% sure on that. No, don't ever quote me on these things. I'm just guessing half the time. So static ability spells your opponent cast that target a creature or planeswalker you control costs 2 colorless more to cast. So that's pretty good. And then -2 is create a 2/2 blue wizard creature token, draw a card, then discard a card. Seems alright.
Seems alright.
4 mana.
How do you feel about this in Modern? Isn't Wizards a thing?
Wizard is like a sort of a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't...
Like, Wizard is sort of a thing. It's kind of just like a blue-red deck that...
It's nice that blue gets it,
Delver,
but also... Yeah, so it's like... So she costs... How much did she cost?
4 mana.
4
3
mana.
colors and a blue.
Does she go into blue tempo?
No.
Because it's the only time I figured that you're...
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think mono blue is going to be a thing anymore, to be honest. So here's the next one. Here's another new walker, the Wanderer.
Sombrero Girl.
Yeah. 3 colorless and a white. Prevent all non-combat damage that would be dealt to you and other permanents you control.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do we count loss of life as damage?
It is not damage.
It's not damage, okay. Because this is another one of the few ones I've seen. I'm like, Argyle's Bloodfast?
Yeah, no, it's life and life loss and damage are 2 different things.
Okay.
And then -2 is exile target creature with power 4 or greater. That seems fine.
Yeah.
At 4 mana, like you're really just playing these because they're basically enchantments.
I think she's the opposite of Tybalt, where I'm like, I want her in my sideboard for just dumpster red.
Yeah. Definitely. I see what you're saying. Where are we at? We got this one now. We got Teo, the Shield Mage.
Is he new or is he from something?
I'm not 100% sure.
Because I can't, because he's shown up on some of the concept art of this, and I don't know enough of essentially the modern era.
Yeah, no, I don't need
to know.
We probably have seen a Teo before, but hey, correct us if we're wrong. We have this is 3 mana, 2 colors, and a white. You have hexproof. Cool.
Awesome.
3 mana and white, you'd have hexproof. It's just better than Shalai.
Yeah.
Harder to deal with. And then -2 is create a 0/3 white wall creature token with Defender. It's fine. I mean, it's not, super overwhelming. I mean, it's an uncommon. So, where are we at? Oh, look at this. This one's my favorite.
Yeah, buddy.
This is my favorite because we've never seen it in Standard
He
before.
finally got a card.
We got a Fibblethip.
The Lost.
When Fibblethip the Lost enters the battlefield, draw a card. If it entered from your library or was cast from your library, draw 2 cards instead. When he becomes the target of a spell, shuffle Fibblethip into its owner's library. I love Fibblethip for the sole reason that it looks like someone just slapped their keyboard and was like, that's what we're going to name it.
Very kind of like Lovecraftian. Of like, who needs vowels? Vowels are for...
they're just like, bah, slap my keyboard. That's the name.
Vowels are basic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, vowels. I'd like to buy a vowel, please.
How do you feel, what could it be used in?
Something to promote, like, allowing you to play off the top, like precognitive field or precognition field and stuff like that.
What's her name?
Oh, wait, no, you can't. What? Yeah, what? It's a Planeswalker?
Pool, the pod, birthing pod chick.
Birthing pod, yeah.
What's her name?
If it enters from your library and then you draw 2 cards. Yeah, I mean,
yes.
Pod like a Landware Elves into this.
Oh, yeah. Now, does her ability count as... Oh, well, it's kind of spelled, never mind.
No, it's not a cast. Oh, no, you don't get it because it's not a cast.
Yeah,
but oh no, you do because if it entered from your library or was cast from your library. So it works with things like Future Sight.
Yeah,
things like that. So I mean, I just like it because it's Fibblethip. Where are we at now? More Planeswalkers. Yeah, trying to get these centered in this little box that I have is just really obnoxious. So we got Davriel. So this is like the Davriel Kane that everyone was thinking about. Rogue Shadow Mage. At the beginning of your opponent's upkeep, if that player has 1 or fewer cards in hand, Davriel Rogue Shadow Mage deals 2 damage to them. -1, target player discards a card. And it's 3 loyalty, and it's a 3 mana, 2 colorless, and a black. So it's the rack.
Yeah, it's the rack.
It's the rack on a stick, or on a planeswalker stick. I don't know. We're gonna call it a.
That's the problem. Is that I think they can do these juicy abilities because it's still like these are artifacts and enchantments that can die to combat damage.
Yeah, I mean it's the rack. Like we're gonna see it played probably.
Someone will try to make something.
Yeah. So now we're gonna get to some other creatures. So we got Krenko.
Yeah.
10 Street Kingpin. When Krenko 10 Street Kingpin attacks, put a 1/1 counter on it, then create a number of 1/1 red goblin creature tokens equal to Krenko's power. Goblins.
I love his old version, Great Commander.
It's going to see play probably outside of Standard for sure. I think maybe like in Legacy Goblins even. Like
an EDH, yeah. Like, he's great.
I mean, other than that, like just...
And there's tons of ways in Standard to put...
Yeah, I mean, you can play mono... Yeah. You can play like red-white goblins right now, like with...
Yes,
the enchantment. That's named... +1/+1 to all your creatures that of the same type. Can't think of the name.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Let's see if I can find some more planeswalkers. There we go. There's another planeswalker. Ooh, whoa. Dang it.
Uh-oh.
Dang it. It's fine. Alright. Arlen, Voice of the Pack, 6 mana. This is underwhelming at 6 mana, to be honest. Because it only has a minus ability. Like, that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
And its legendary creatures you control that's a wolf or werewolf enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. And then -2 create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. The green wolf isn't legendary, so it's not even going to enter with a +1/+1 counter on it.
What do you mean?
Wait. There we go. Never mind. It's different on here than it is on here. I'm reading it off of this.
Legendary creature.
See? Yeah.
You control... Oh, okay.
So here,
yeah.
It's each creature you control.
Yep,
okay. So, my apologies. Someone did not type it on the spoiler website correctly. So, each creature you control that's a wolf... Okay. There we go. So, that makes sense. Still underwhelming at 6 mana, I think.
Yeah. I mean, like...
I don't think it's going to...
So, 6 mana across... Let's say she doesn't get hit. 6 mana across 3 turns, you get 3 wolves.
Yeah. And you get 3/3 wolves.
If she had some sort of rule where it says you can do the minus as much as you want in a turn.
If we had Huntmaster of the Fells or something like that, maybe. I mean, something that creates... What's the one that flips and then creates a 2/2 at the end of every turn?
Before my time, brother. I don't...
Okay.
I have a large gap in my Magic history.
Yeah, there's a card that creates 2/2 tokens. Maybe it is Huntmaster. Zhongyanggu. I'm not gonna... I butchered that name, I know. Wildcrafter. 3 mana, 2 colorless and a green. Each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has the ability...
Mana Dork.
Yeah, add 1 mana of any color, which is awesome.
Birds of Paradise.
Yeah, and then -1, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. If you can proliferate, that's great.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to make...
Song of Release.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Go wide and then go big?
Yeah. This is probably relevant. I'm probably going to end up skipping a bunch of cards, but, you know. We got Neheb Dreadhorde Champion. When Neheb Dreadhorde Champion deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, you may discard any number of cards. If you do, draw that many cards and add that much red mana to your mana pool until end of turn. Oh, you don't... Oh, yeah, you don't lose mana as step ends and phases end until end of turn.
Yes.
Cool. I mean, seems good to me. A 5/4 for 4?
It lets you rummage your hand.
Give it haste. Perfect. I mean, I think it's going to see play.
Yeah. It's a solid card.
Yeah. It's better than the other Nehebs that were like mythic.
I'm sorry I'm not adding a whole lot. I'm just like, if it wasn't janky nonsense, I have no place to go.
Yeah, here's Dreadhorde Invasion. You want to read that one for me?
Alright, at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and amass 1.
So what does Amass do?
Put a +1/+1 counter on an army creature you control. If you don't control one, first create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token first. So this is essentially the beginning of your upkeep, lose 1 life, and create a 1/1 zombie. And then next turn, life, make it bigger.
Yeah.
Because the way it seems is you can't have more than 1 army, essentially. Or if you do somehow, because I haven't seen any not vanilla army creatures, but I'm like, the army creature type seems to only come from Amass.
Yeah.
So it's one giant,
as we know right now. What's up, Tom? By the way.
And then, jeez Louise.
What's the bottom of the
whenever a zombie token you control with a power 6 or greater attacks, it gains lifelink until end of turn. Okay, so the whole idea, I guess, is slowly making a big dude, give him lifelink.
Fair enough. I mean, it seems okay.
I guess maybe that you
have probably proliferate type stuff.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I'm gonna say this. This is gonna be great and limited.
Probably, yeah.
Like if I'm gonna be like if I can draft a mass, this will be great. And this will be the similar to last set. That black
Ill-Forgotten Inheritance.
Yep. Yeah. Where it was like, who's gonna play this card? And you're like, oh god, this is one of the rounds, you know?
Yeah, no. I remember that. Let's see what else we got here.
I'm just realizing how awful my beard looks on camera.
Here's an interesting card. I think it costs too much mana, but search your library for up to 2 Planeswalker cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library.
This is a crappy version of Board the Weatherlight.
Yeah, there was another version of this, like, not that long ago in, like, I think it was Battle for Zendikar that was 3 mana, but you only got 1, but 5 mana get 2. I guess it's better, because you're not paying 6 mana, but,
This honestly feels like we've got one more slot in the rare card.
Yeah. Whatever. I mean, it's...
And then come 2 weeks from now or so, I'm going to be losing to it, and at the pre-release.
Here's a card that I know Tom would like, because I know he's in the chat right now. Ravnica War. 4 mana, exile all multicolor permanents. Cool, you got a bunch of Teferis and Kaya, or Teferi and Kaya, just get rid of them. Screw you and your Planeswalkers. Solid card.
Tom said the card is actually good.
The black one.
Oh, the black one?
Yeah. The 2 mana black one that we were talking about.
I love this girl. I love this chick.
Massacre Girl?
Yeah.
Alright. Nothing new here, just unoriginal card name. Insert unoriginal card name. 5 mana, anyway.
Welcome to... Go ahead.
Yeah. 4 mana, or 5 mana, sorry. It's a 4/4 menace. When it enters the battlefield, each other creature gets a -1/-1... Gets -1/-1 till end of turn. When a creature dies this turn, each creature other than Massacre Girl gets a -1/-1 until end of turn.
Okay, so the idea of rolling the board, like the curving out the damage. So she comes down 1/1 across the board. Let's say you kill 1/1, and then it goes up a notch. You kill a 2/2, etc. But also, what's gnarly is the idea of dropping her down. Let's say you don't kill anything, and then just swinging out.
Yeah,
and being then, like, one way or another,
I'm gonna kill your board.
I'm wiping this board and having a 4/4 with menace.
Yeah, fair.
Again, so it's between Lily and Massacre Girl as a heavy in mono black aggro.
Yeah,
one or the I think actually Massacre Girl will probably make it. Because Lily's just a 2/2.
Yeah, here's a proliferate card. Whenever land ETBs under your control proliferate, that seems really powerful, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, really powerful. Especially in, like, EDH.
Oh, yeah.
EDH, that's going to see tons of play. Like, you're playing... I don't even care what you're playing. You're playing anything where counters matter.
Yeah.
Just... You're playing Infect. Land. Give you another counter. Go search out a bunch more lands. Give you more infect counters.
Mm-hmm.
You're dead. It seems good.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd my cursor go? There we go. What else we got here? This one's an interesting card. By the way, this is the first time I'm looking at any of these cards, so if I missed something, I apologize. We'll get to it in the next podcast. Each player chooses a creature or planeswalker they control, then sacrifices the rest. Players can't cast creatures or planeswalker spells until the end of your next turn. Single combat, sorcery speed, 5 mana. Seems fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's decent. I'm not gonna say it's good, but it's pretty good.
I think again, yeah, this will work for a control-y.
Yeah. It's just giving black-white more stuff. More stuff.
Mm-hmm.
More good stuff. This is the one you were confused by.
This was the one I was confused about, yeah.
Because
I can't...
You just overread everything.
Barely
This
literate.
is basically Winding Constrictor from Kaladesh or Aether Revolt, whichever. It was from Aether Revolt. It's basically Winding Constrictor, but only for itself.
Yeah. I was confused by the +1/+1 counters.
Yeah, so...
Because I thought it literally was a redundant sentence.
No, yeah, it does seem like that, and I get what you're saying, because when the first time I read Winding Constrictor, I had the same thing, but no, so if it gets 2 counters, it's going to get 3 instead. If it gets 4 counters, it's going to get 5 instead.
Yeah. I came up to Dan, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm having a stroke, because I have no idea... I think this is either a typo, or like, I taste copper, it's weird.
Yeah. Tasting some burnt toast.
Yep.
Alright, here's one of the promo cards, Leona's Triumph, which is Diabolic Edict.
Yep.
Each opponent sacrifices a creature. If you control a Planeswalker, each opponent discards a card. It's Diabolic Edict, but you have to control a Liliana Planeswalker card, and it's better.
Turn 2 EDH, I love it.
Yeah. Seems good.
Just to be annoying.
Yeah. Let's see this card. Tomic Distinguished Advocist.
That's a weird way of...
Advocist, yeah.
Advocist. Yeah.
Advocist. Flying lands on the battlefield and land cards in graveyards can't be the targets of spells or abilities your opponent can control. Mm-hmm. Your opponents can't play land cards from graveyards.
So does that work with Fall of the Throne?
Yes.
Okay, so they can't... Because it's not... They're putting it in... They're still considered playing.
Correct.
Okay. So...
I believe.
If you've seen the stream, Death and Taxes, we've been tooling around with the idea. 3 of.
Yeah.
2 of?
Probably.
2 of.
At least. I mean, we'll see. As long as this interaction works the way I think it does. But then again, rulings are weird sometimes, so I could be wrong.
It's weird, but it's like, let's go to Arena just to check to see that.
Go play this on Arena and see what happens. Let's see.
When you can't get a judge, just go on Arena and
see how Arena triggers it, and then we'll figure it out.
Yep.
All right, here's a Paradise Druid. Has hexproof as long as it's untapped, and one mana of any color. Jeez, cannot speak.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2/1. I mean, it's Elf Druid.
I like her.
Good card. Just gonna hit some of the ones that are kind of good.
Ooh, Banehound.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 1/1 lifelink haste. Black.
Just haste and black.
What is this card?
That's Cyrillic. Okay.
It's mediocre card, but we'll show it. So I realize this is in not English, but it's.
I think that's Cyrillic. Yeah, it's Russian.
Yeah. Anyway, it's called Convoke the Winged. Winged. Words. It's 1 colorless, 1 white, instant speed. Just untap all creatures you control. Creatures you control get with flying get +2/+2 till end of turn. It's mediocre. I mean, if it was just give all creatures +1/+2/+2, be disgusting.
I think you can swing in with birds and then still have blockers. I don't know.
Or you could block with birds. Like you could attack with everything, and then that card's bad.
I think that Winged is gonna again limited great.
Yeah.
That'll tilt someone out of the game store into the street.
Probably. I'm just trying to find like relevant cards, and I'm not. These are all the commons that are not very good.
Okay. I'm trying to.
Let me make sure I didn't miss anything in the way. Okay, we're going down to these ones now.
Okay.
This is really bad picture.
I love this picture because this is clearly someone who is running through WotC like offices, just like.
Yeah. So Nicol is a dragon god. A blue, 3 black, and a red. It's really weird mana cost there.
Yeah.
Really weird. Nicol dragon god has all loyalty abilities of all other planeswalkers on the battlefield.
Gnarly.
That right there, dumb.
Because you drop him and you're like, I don't want to play my planeswalker now.
Yeah.
Crap.
Yeah. So +1 is you draw a card. Each opponent exiles a card from their hand or a permanent they control.
Mm-hmm.
-3 is destroy target creature or planeswalker. And -8, each opponent who doesn't control a legendary creature or planeswalker loses the game.
Mm-hmm.
Good card.
Good card.
Mythic for a reason.
Yep.
100%. Here's another. This is the Buy a Box promo, I believe.
Oh, really?
Which is Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. Creatures and planeswalker spells you cast have affinity for artifacts. +2 is Tezzeret, Master of Bridge. Deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of artifacts you control. You gain X life, which is there was a card that Battle at the Bridge.
Yes,
Which did the same thing, but it didn't deal damage. It dealt neg1 counters. -3 is return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. -8 is exile the top 10 cards of your library. Put all artifact cards from among them onto the battlefield. Seems like a good card.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mythic for a reason, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Some of these things are like copy and pasted JPEGs that just look really bad. Domri, Anarch of Bolas. 1 a red and a green. Creatures you control get +1/+0 is the static ability. Add green or red. Creatures you cast this turn can't be countered. Seems good.
That's good.
Yeah. Target creature you control fights target creature you don't control is the -2, and it starts at 3, so it's okay.
Yep.
I mean, it's not the best planeswalker you've seen today, but
I'm not going to be mad if I get it.
Right.
in a pack.
Oh, I should probably scroll before I put it on the screen, but you know what? Now you can watch me struggle. All right, Ral's Storm Conduit. Whenever you cast a copy or copy an instant or sorcery spell, Ral deals 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. +2 is scry 1. -2 is when you cast the next instant or sorcery spell this turn. Copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that copy. This is interesting because the static ability on it has a dumb combo with Expansion Explosion.
Oh, you were trying to explain this to me, and I was it was 11 at night, and I was...
So the way this works is you play Ral on turn 4.
Okay.
On turn 5, you play some cheap cantrip spell like Opt.
Okay.
Okay. Then you copy Opt with Expansion.
Okay.
And then you copy Expansion with Expansion.
Okay.
And then you continue to copy Expansion with Expansion.
Okay.
And every time you do that, Ral's going to deal 1 damage to your opponent.
Okay.
And you just do it infinitely, because you're going to copy a spell that's going to copy a spell that's going to copy a spell.
So your hand needs to be Ral, Opt, Expansion Explosion, Expansion Explosion.
Yep.
Which is not that... I don't think that's hard to...
Nope. It could be any 1-drop instant or sorcery. Any 1-drop instant or sorcery would do it. So, like Shock,
yeah.
Shock would do the same thing.
I feel like someone needs to be fired. Because that's too close in the release for someone to be like, not to have been paying attention.
Yeah.
Unless people are just like, I'm never going to copy a expansion for an expansion.
But someone would.
But someone would because
it goes
yeah
practically infinite. It can be easily disrupted, though. That's the only problem. One of them gets countered.
So this is what you're going to ruin, like the week 1, ruin my day at FNM?
Me?
Where I'm 2-0, and then we're like, hey, I got Dan.
Like
and then
me personally?
Yes,
I won't be playing, but no. But yes, if I was playing, probably.
Cool. So I should see that from Ulrich coming. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. Right,
so here's
great.
the next Planeswalker. We got Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord. The static ability, as long as it's your turn, creatures and Planeswalker you control have lifelink. Solid right there.
Yep.
+2, Soren deals 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Target player or planeswalker, not opponent. That's relevant.
Okay.
And so he has lifelink, so you're going to gain 1 off that.
Yeah, so him, Chad, who else dealt damage?
Chad.
Gideon.
Oh, Chad. Yeah, I never heard that one. I was like, Chandra? What?
Chandra, yeah. So
Yeah.
Mardu,
Yeah, I mean, like, any planeswalker deals damage. Then -X is return target creature card with CMC X from your graveyard to the battlefield. That creature is a vampire in addition to its other types. It's fine.
yeah.
It's a good, solid card. Solid card. More walkers. And then we got to get to that Niv Mizzet that's dumb.
That Niv Mizzet that's dumb?
Yeah. Teferi Time Raveler, 3 mana. Each opponent can't cast spells. Can cast spells only at any time they could cast a
Opponents
sorcery.
can only cast spells at sorcery speed.
Yeah. Basically. I was reading it and like replacing
Yeah.
other words and
Yeah.
+1 until your next turn you may cast sorcery spells that they have flash. That's gross. -3, return up to 1 target creature, artifact creature, or enchantment to its owner's hand. Draw a card. So that's fine.
Yep.
That's the same, pretty much the same -3 as other Teferi.
Kitty.
Yes, I like cats. So creatures you control have vigilance. This is a Johnny the Great-Hearted. 4 mana. +1 is you gain 3 life. -2 is put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control, and a loyalty counter on each other planeswalker you control. So it doesn't pump itself, but
Yeah.
it pumps all your other stuff.
Yeah.
That's fine. 100% fine.
Yeah, just for the -2.
Yeah.
Vigilance, okay, cool. You have the +1 gaining life, alright.
Yeah. So this Niv Mizzet is dumb.
No, he's not.
He's dumb.
I'm not gonna build, like, he's not gonna be in standard, but I'm like,
It's just dumb.
Niv Mizzet Reborn,
Why is
Charms,
he 5 color?
Charms
Why
commander
is he
deck.
5 color?
Why is he 5 color?
Storyline makes 0 sense as to why he's 5 color.
This is him. No. This is him. His weird experimentation, and he turned himself into a 5 color creature. He turned himself into Chromat.
All right. Well, anyway,
Let him live the dream.
This is flying 6/6 for 5 mana, multicolored. When Niv Mizzet Reborn enters the battlefield, reveal the top 10s of your Jesus Christ.
Top 10 cards.
Top 10 cards of your library. For each color pair, choose a card that's exactly those colors from among them. Put the chosen cards into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order.
Okay, so instead of building my Child of Alara Charm EDH deck, it's now going to be the Niv Mizzet Reborn Charm
deck.
EDH deck.
Okay. But basically how this works is for each color pairing, so you have Simic, Orzhov,
All 10 of
the 10, yeah.
The 10
so basically,
guilds.
if you can hit exactly every 10 cards in a row that are all different colors, that are all different color pairings, you can take all 10 cards. However, if you don't, you only get one of each color pairing.
But if I pull,
So they can't share.
If I
colors.
draw 3,
yeah,
I'm 100% because he's a 5 mana 6/6 with flying.
right.
If I draw 3, I'm so
It's fine. It's
toasty.
just super
it's
oddly specific, and no one's gonna understand it.
Oh, there's gonna be some kid who's like, I need help. I need an adult.
Yeah.
And an adult will come by and be like,
adult.
I don't
know.
understand this.
Yeah. So we have Rolex.
Is
Rolex.
Is Ravnica supposed to be a Russian themed?
I don't know.
Because there's a lot of Russian
And then
seemingly.
it's the Apex hybrid. And
Okay.
yeah, I don't know the answers. It's 2 colorless, 2 green, and a blue. Flying Trample 4/5. When it enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on another creature you control. When it dies, proliferate, then proliferate again.
Nice.
Solid.
I think this will be the I can't afford a Krasis.
Yeah. Fair. I mean, or play that with Krasis and then proliferate Krasis. Feather Redeem? The Redeemed. It's just Feather. Like, why is it named Feather? But okay. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. If it returned it to the battlefield, I could see it being a lot better, but just returning it to your hand.
I hate that all my examples are EDH.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like,
Feather the Redeemed Voltron deck, where you're playing
yes,
combat tricks
so this
on
is,
her.
This is someone talked to me earlier, and I said I don't want to know anything about the spoilers because I want to do it live here.
Yeah.
But he said there's a 3-mana Boros Angel that seems really sweet, and this seems sweet in EDH. I don't see it outside of EDH really though. It's kind of
I'm trying to think of combat tricks that or anything else that I really kind of want to play in standard.
I don't know, man. Like
maybe she's, if we're like a month from now, a Feather the Redeemed Voltron standard deck, where we're just like, we don't understand the meta at all.
That's a definite possibility.
Yeah.
Like
Tolsmere, Friend to Wolves.
Yeah, Friend to Wolves. When ETBs create Voja, Friend to Elves, a legendary 3/3 green and white wolf
token.
Wealth token.
A Welsh token.
No, Welf. It's a wolf elf. Whenever a wolf enters the battlefield under your control, gain 3 life, and you may have a creature fight up to 1 target creature in opponent controls. Seems fine.
Yeah, damn furries.
Yeah.
My persona is a 3/3.
Yeah. So Dreadhorde Butcher, Zombie Warrior, Haste. When ETBs deal combat damage to target player or planeswalker, when it deals combat damage to a player, put a 1/1 counter on it. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. I like it.
Does this go in Aristocrats?
Probably. 100% actually.
Because it's a 2/2 with haste.
Yeah.
Or it's a 2-mana 1/1 with haste, which
I
is
don't like
not.
this card.
What? Put it up.
No, it's bad.
Put it up.
Fine.
We need content.
It's a bad card. Exchange control of 2 target permanents that share a permanent type. It seems meh to me. Good in like EDH maybe when you have like multiplayer.
I can't think of anything I really want to.
I don't know.
Can we think of a permanent that we want to get rid of, that we want to give to our opponent?
Demonic Pact.
Yes.
Yeah. That's all I can think of. Outside of Demonic Pact.
Yeah. I love the flavor.
Yeah.
Of the yeah.
Yeah. This one was one I saw today on Facebook, so each creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. So screw you if you have a small butt.
Stop hitting yourself.
Yeah, screw you if you have a small butt. Now you have to play everything. Everything has to be like a 3/4 minimum, or like a 2/3 or a 1/2. Because if it's a 3/1, it's dying. So
Carnage Tyrant.
Carnage Tyrant kills itself.
Kill yourself, and it doesn't have to target him.
Exactly.
Yeah, really good. It used to be Clarion Call. Now it's Face Slap.
Yeah. Storev, again another Russian/Slavic sounding name.
Yeah.
Karin Lich.
God, the keto diet is just gnarly. Keto. I screwed up the joke with the freaking mispronunciation.
Trample, whenever he deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, return to your hand target creature or planeswalker card in your graveyard that wasn't put there this combat. I hate the way they worded it. Return to your hand target. I wish they would have said return target creature or planeswalker card in your graveyard that wasn't put there this turn to your hand. But no, return to your hand target creature.
Yeah.
Just semantics.
Some Yoda.
I'm really weird.
Sounded. Yeah. No, it's. There seems to be a lot of cards like that in the set.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I don't. Is this a riddle?
Yeah. Here's Death Sprout.
Is it Seth MacKinnon? It's Seth MacKinnon. Oh, God, yeah. I'm so close to getting the Seth MacKinnon EDH deck.
Destroy target creature, search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library.
So, Assassin's
Trophy.
second up?
Assassin's Trophy, but you get the benefit of getting the land instead of your opponent.
Assassin's Participation Trophy.
And it's only creature, and it's not even non-land permanent. Like
that was a good joke.
It's not even like permanent. Like,
and I deserve recognition.
I'll allow it. Here's another aristocrat.
Oh no!
Cruel Celebrant. Whenever this creature or another creature or planeswalker you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. Aristocrats.
Okay,
I love it. I love
it's
aristocrats.
Solid, and it's uncommon. So
yeah,
that's. Oh God.
Here's another amass card.
Okay.
Fade. All right, amass 2. Then the army you amass deals damage to its power, equal to its power to each non-army creature. It's fine. It seems like a good way to just be like, wipe your board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, and you could do it with like the lifelink one, the one we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
The one that he said was a good card. And then it deals damage equal to its power, so it's going to deal damage. You're going to gain a bunch of life.
Yeah.
Because it's going to deal to each creature.
I think Amass is going to be great and limited.
Yeah.
Draft it. Try it. Live your life.
Here's the card everyone's talking about. Dovin's Veto. The spell can't be countered.
God,
it's uncounterable negate.
Yeah. I hate Dovin so much. Like, he is 100% who I hate in life.
Yeah?
And also his dumb, like, weird fingers. Because every time... Because, again, I look at it, I'll see his art, and he'll do, like, the weird, you know, cathedral hands. And I'm like...
Yeah.
Did someone screw up the art? Were they not paying attention? Like, no, it's because he's a weird blue guy. I don't want to be racist to Vetikans.
Here's another good board wipe for Esper. Stop doing this. Stop making Esper better. You guys just... Wizards just keeps printing things in Esper and making Esper really good. Like, I love Esper, but you need to cut it out.
But all the good stuff in Esper is really... They're all rare. There's no uncommons. There's no...
So what? Why does that matter?
Because then when you have to put all that money into, like, Arena and
I don't play
packs...
Arena. I don't care. Return a creature you control to its owner's hand and then destroy all creatures.
Yeah.
At 5 mana. Dumb. Again. Like, dude.
Although what is Esper going to pull back?
Not anymore. They're just getting more and more good stuff.
What creature is Esper going to be running that they want?
Lyra? I don't know. Why not just go like, oh, slam a Lyra, attack for 5,
but
bounce my Lyra, and then destroy everything else.
So Time Wipe versus like Kyra's Wrath.
Yeah, you play them both.
Wait, you need 8.
Don't care.
Board wipes.
Yeah, why not?
Just mono board wipe? Are we building that deck? Mono board wipe.
Mono Kyra's Wrath and counters and counter spells and then Teferis.
Just Time Wipe, Kyra's Wrath, Settle the Wreckage. Let's get some more usage out of that.
Cry the Carnarium.
Yeah, mono board
and then
wipe.
Just counter spells and then 4 Teferis. That way you have a win con. 1 Lyra, 4 Teferis. So we have 2 win cons. There you go. Boom, deck. Yeah, you guys know I'm right. I just made a sweet deck. Oh, here's another Planeswalker.
Dude, this dude... I have seen this guy.
Angrath. Captain of Chaos.
He does have a space in mono black.
Yeah?
Yes.
Creatures you control have menace and then a mass too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I love him.
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good card. I also like his art. His art looks sweet.
Yeah. Angrath is very kind of cool for if you're... I can't make... So many jokes words I can't make on this podcast for children.
It's okay.
All right.
Samut. Tyrant Smasher. 4 mana. Creatures you control have haste. Target creature gets +2/+1 and gains haste until end of turn. Scry 1.
Why am I not playing Rhythm of the Wild?
Well, now you have this and Rhythm of the Wild. So they're uncounterable, and they have haste, and then Rhythm of the Wild is going to give them a riot trigger, so they're going to get haste off of this, and then a +1/+1 counter off of Rhythm of the Wild. Play Rhythm of the Wild's turn 3, same at turn 4, big creature turn 5. Play the Skargan Hellkite after on turn 5. You give it double riot and then haste. You swing for 6.
I think the advantage for Samet is that because he's hybrid mana.
Yeah.
So you could go mono green, you could go mono red.
Yeah.
If you're doing Gruul or any other or Jund,
Or play both. Nahiri, Storm of Stone. As long as it's your turn, creatures you control have first strike and equip abilities you activate cost 1 less to activate. Nahiri Storm deals X damage to target tapped creature. Seems fine.
I gotta see if my Suicide Girls account still works. Was that inappropriate? That felt...
Nah.
I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You gotta get real close in there. Kiora, Behemoth, Beckoner, 3 mana. Whenever creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. -1 untapped target permanent. I like it.
She's a Colossal Majesty with untapped target permanent. And she can do that a ton of times without feeling weird.
Yeah.
I like her.
Yeah. Well, we got a few more Planeswalkers to go through and then a few other cards. And then we'll maybe talk to Chad if Chad's wanting to talk. Vraska swarms Eminence. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a player or Planeswalker, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Create a 1/1 black assassin creature token with whenever this creature deals damage to a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker. Whoa! It's not as good as the other assassins that were just like, whenever this creature deals damage to your opponent, they lose the game. But still, just like, I'm going to swing an assassin at your Ugin that we haven't seen yet.
A 4 mana. I think there'll be someone who tries to build a deck around it.
Probably.
Because there's a lot of Death Touch in Standard right now.
Yeah, we have another Kaya now.
Hey.
Kaya, Bane of the Dead. Your opponent's impermanence. Your opponent's control with hexproof can be the target of spells and abilities you control as though they didn't have hexproof. Okay. Answer to everything that has hexproof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the very least, she's a guaranteed sideboard card.
And then -3 is exile target creature, so it's like, that's fine. It's not the best. Here's a really, really bad copied JPEG of card. Really bad.
Someone hand painted this. This is not even the original card.
Really?
I'm just making it.
Probably. I mean, it looks like it. Well, anyway, it's 4 colorless.
Watercolor.
Activated abilities of artifacts your opponent's control can't be activated. Okay. +1 until your next turn, up to 1 target non-creature artifact becomes a artifact creature with power toughness equal to its CMC. -2, you may choose an artifact card you own from outside of the game or in exile, reveal that card and add it to your hand. I always love the, like, from outside of the game, but really it just means from your sideboard.
Sideboard, yeah.
Like, if you could really just pick from outside of the game, just be like, hey, John, give me a Wormcoil Engine real quick. Cool. Play Wormcoil Engine in Standard, because I own it. But yeah, I mean,
John is just gonna be John's gonna be leasing for
yeah.
How do you feel? Like what artifacts do I really need from like the sideboard?
Maybe
Thran, Spyglass.
Spyglass. I mean, you could just play like Thran, so that way people can't get rid of it.
Yeah. And
then just be like, cool. Let me put this big dude on the battlefield now because it's a legendary for 4 mana.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got
Parhelion 2. Part
2.
Parhelion 2.
Okay.
Or Parhelion. Aye.
Yeah. 6 white. It's a legendary artifact. Wait, they're bringing vehicles back?
Well, there was vehicles in Ixalan. And there was the ships.
Man.
No one played them. There was a pirate tribal deck in Ixalan that no one
I didn't even know this.
There's a ton of pirate tribal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair. Flying First Strike Vigilance. Whenever it attacks, create 2 4/4 white angel creature tokens with flying that are attacking. Does not say exile them at the end of turn. And then crew 4. Ugh. That's okay. Cool. So I attack with it. So I crew for 4. Attack with it, and essentially, am attacking for 13.
Correct.
That's good.
That's really good.
And if I have a Lyra out, so if I play Lyra turn 5, I don't know. I mean, like, let's just say I'm in green white, right? And then I play this on turn 6.
Turn 8.
Turn 6. I played Llanowar Elves earlier in this game. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
That's how we did this.
Okay.
And then I'm able to crew with something else. Attack with Lyra, the 2 angels. The 2 angels will get lifelink and +1/+1. That's gross. So that with Lyra, good.
Yeah.
Deck.
So Angels needs another finisher.
Yeah.
In a deck that's just mono finishers.
Yeah. This one's interesting.
Yeah.
So you may look at the top card of your library anytime. Cool. Want to know what the top card is? Cool. You may play the top card of your library. If you cast a spell this way, pay life equal to CMC rather than paying its mana cost. Sacrifice 10 non-life permanents. Each opponent loses 10 life. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it.
There's a deck somewhere in the... I'm trying to think. Do you want to go
that
wide
plus like
Phyrexian
Unlife or something outside of standard? Phyrexian Unlife and then Solemnity?
Yeah.
Because then you can't lose. Yeah, and then you can just literally play your deck. Like, they'll probably put this in Edna's in Modern.
One of in Death and Taxes?
I don't know about Death and Taxes, but definitely in Ad Nauseam because they're practically doing that with Ad Nauseam anyway.
Okay.
So
it's interesting.
Looks like we got like a few more cards. Yeah, only a few more.
Mizium
tank. Trample. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it becomes a artifact creature with +1/+1 until end of turn, and then crew 1. So they're bringing vehicles back again, and just
what are they bringing back again?
Vehicles. I just don't understand why they're bringing them back again. It just
I think it's not. What's a one notch above Evergreen?
I don't know.
Slightly less Evergreen mechanic. I think it's like in every other set.
Okay.
Or like maybe 1 or 2. Because like again, like Ixalan had like 3 ships.
Yeah, it's just
crew.
It seems weird, but whatever. I mean,
I don't hate the mechanic. Especially
like it's pretty good. It gets a +1/+1 counter whenever you cast a non-creature spell.
But yeah, like in mono red, so it's a 3/3 with.
And then you don't have to.
It's a 3/2.
Well, you don't
3 with trample.
Well, yeah, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell,
4/3.
It's a 4/3, and you don't have to crew it.
Right. So it's a 4/3 with trample for 3 mana.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
That's fine.
I like it.
Vivian's Arcbow. Discard a land card. Look at the top X cards of your library. You may put a creature card with CMC X or less among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of the library in a random order.
Okay. Better than Pod.
Yeah, because you can do it at instant speed, and it's an artifact.
Yeah. Okay.
You also have to discard land cards, so that's probably going to be hard for some people. But you know, good card.
Discarding is a friend.
It's a good card.
Yeah,
it's good card. It's
God bless America.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look forward to playing that against that.
Yeah.
Oh no! Go back up.
What?
God Pharaoh's statue.
Oh, did not see that one. Uncommon, bad card already. Suppose your opponent casts two more to cast. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses 1 life. 6 mana, that's the only part I don't like about it. It costs a lot of mana. At this point, I'd rather just play the other 6 mana enchantment that just shuts off walkers. Your creatures get +1/+1, and then you draw an additional card at your upkeep, or your draw step.
Yeah.
At 6 mana, I'd rather just play that right now.
I've been tooling around with that idea of, instead of black, doing a white-green version of Death and Taxes.
Yeah.
Where I can then ramp in ramp into like Tithe, and then ramp into this, and ramp into like.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna try to work with it. Yeah.
Karn's Bastion. Pay 4 mana and proliferate.
Yeah. Again,
Proliferate.
Infect might become a
Dumb.
coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, Infect is not. They're not. They already said they would not print Infect again.
No. But I'm saying like I'm Infect in Modern.
Oh,
because weren't you guys saying like Infect
yeah.
is trash right now?
It's not trash. It's still a decent deck. It's just tier like 2. So this is a man land essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature and planeswalker you control. So cool. I control 4 dudes. Activate. Hit you for 3.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Discard. Deece. And...
I also love the artwork of Mobilized District.
Yeah.
Because it's like the end of the Grinch.
Yeah, and then this is the last card we're going to do today. Interplanar Beacon. Whenever you cast a planeswalker spell, you gain 1 life.
Mm-hmm.
Then add 2 mana of different colors. Spend this mana to cast planeswalker spells by paying 1. So pay 2 mana, add 2 mana of colors, different colors, allows you to play 5 color.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean...
It's a slightly spicier chromatic lantern. Oh, well, no, it's better because it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the spoilers. I'm looking for something and I can't find it. Where is it? Oh, I'm dumb. But yeah.
Your words.
Yes. So those are the spoilers. We're going to take a quick break and we're going to come back and hopefully you guys in chat are going to want to interact with us. Talk with us a little bit.
Yeah.
Ask us questions about the set. What do you think is the best card?
Step up.
Yeah.
Schmucks. Nicer.
But yeah, we'll be back.
Yep.